Yep, Independence is the vibe. I'm Travis.
And I'm Chris.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video.
And don't forget to catch us on Instagram.
Independence is the vibe.
Right. And everywhere else you're going to see that handle. Alright. So, as always, we like to say a topic. And so today's topic is frequently asked questions we get hit with being men that have disabilities.
Yeah, I get like a lot of crazy questions, man.
I do too. Some of them be kind of embarrassing for me.
Some of them be kind of personal.
That too. People be all up in your business with it, man. Don't even care.
It's the way you ask, you know. I feel like you shouldn't just jump in there like that. And some stuff is just common sense, you know.
But like you said, sometimes common sense ain't that common.
It ain't too common.
Yeah, common sense ain't that common. That's a good one.
You know, comprehension levels on the all-time low these days, you know what I'm saying?
Man, so I'll kick it off, I guess. You know, one thing I get asked a lot be stuff like, what happened to your legs?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's not no long story. I just tell them I was born with cerebral palsy, and people be like, oh, okay. Okay, well, I don't know what they be expecting me to, you know, I was born a cyborg and they forgot to put the parts in. Like, I don't know what they be expecting.
You should start saying that.
Yeah, I'm not even human.
They gonna believe it.
I'm a mammal.
Yeah, you're a mammal.
I'm an X-Man. That's, yeah.
Homo sapien, man.
Right, Homo sapien. Mm-hmm. What about you, man?
For me, I mean, I've been asked, you know, was I in the military? Did I get hurt in the military?
I could see somebody asking that question.
And I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's the way to ask. I feel like you shouldn't just automatically just come up. Oh, you must have been in the military. You must have got injured being in the military or something like that, or going to war. You know, I feel like you should be like, you know, hi, my name is such and such, and I was just wondering, you know, what happened.
Yeah, I feel like the question.
Or may I ask you what happened? Something like
right. You know, asking like what happened to you. I feel like that's a decent question.
Yeah.
You know.
Or just assuming like, oh, you must have got injured in the military or something like that.
Yeah, don't just assume stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's stuff. You know, what come up to me? You're a complete stranger. Well, you're in an accident.
Right.
No. What about me make you say I was in an accident? And then they kind of step back and look you up and down. If you don't know, I'm not gonna say it.
Right.
Come on, man. You too grown. you just too grown for that. That's,
I started to get to the point where I started making stuff up. They be like, oh, for real? You making all kind of stuff up. And laughing at them in my head the whole time.
I do that just to see people's reactions.
Yeah.
Like, it's just to see their reaction. Oh, man. It's because sometimes their reaction is priceless. It make that whole transaction worth it.
Yeah.
They just, really?
Serious?
Yup.
Yeah.
And walk away. Nah, man. You gotta have fun with life.
Yeah, you do.
Don't play too much, but you gotta have fun with life.
Hey, don't take it too serious.
I don't like when people ask me personal questions though. You know what I'm saying? When they ask weird stuff about certain body parts.
Let's dive into it, man.
It's like, I don't think that's any of your business. You know. And
Yeah.
even for the ladies out there, you know what I'm saying? Hey, certain questions is fine, but just remember certain places that ain't the place to ask that question.
Yeah.
If you're gonna ask that, it need to be like we 1-on-1, not 10 of your friends around us, and you want to ask something like that. Like, nah, time to go.
It's all assumption, though. You know, it's just They just assume because of disability,
Right, that it automatically
it
does
just
not work.
automatically it can't, or
Right,
something can't,
right.
something got
And that's what makes no sense to me.
because I mean it's because you disabled don't mean
That you can't make babies.
something ain't working, or just because you able bodied don't mean
You're
you
right.
function. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean it's common sense. Like, come on now.
Right, but we already done covered that. Sometimes common sense is
ain't
not too common. So yeah, and that's the thing with me. It's like I want any question you want to ask. I don't have no problem because I know not everybody's mind work the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you got to be able to kind of read a person. Like if you ask me something and I don't respond right away, I kind of look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and apologize. I'm sorry. Maybe I should have asked that another way. Okay, but what do you want to know about that for? You trying to ask me out?
Yeah.
What is it, like I'm about to be in a movie or something? I mean, what you?
Movie.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that for?
Right.
See what I'm saying? Now, if it's a question like, are your legs broken? Because I've had that. Or did you break your legs? I'm like, well, if my legs were broken, I couldn't walk on them. So,
Duh.
no, they're not broken. The muscles are just weak.
Yeah.
Oh, well, can you put your crutches down and walk? I mean, yeah. But outside in this parking lot is not where I want to do that. There's too many cars flying through here. I'd rather, keep them close to me and make my safe way to my vehicle. Well, I think you ought to let us pray for you and you put them down and just run in the parking lot. No, we're not doing that.
Right.
No, I got plans and being hit by a car is not one of them. So nah, we ain't doing that.
And I mean, it's crazy to me. People feel like you gotta prove something to them.
Yeah, that's a big
Like, man, I ain't gotta prove nothing to you. Just because I don't want to do that right now, don't mean my faith is any less than anybody else.
Right.
My faith is still strong, but I mean, ain't nothing you can do about.
Right.
You can't fix the situation, so why am I trying to prove something to you? Go somewhere with that, man.
Right. And we not bashing people who have faith and want to see us heal supernaturally. Man, we want to see us heal supernaturally. So yeah, it's just, I mean, use your head. This is a crowded place and there's a lot of stuff going on. So it's not that we don't want to get in front of people and get embarrassed. No, when you disabled, one thing you do get that come with it is thick skin, because you're gonna be in a lot of embarrassing situations. That's not the point. The point is, you may not realize that you're putting us in danger. To ask me to go run without the crutches, or to ask Travis, hey, get out that wheelchair and walk to me. I don't think you want him to do that. That's not.
Right. That was possible. Do you think I would be in a wheelchair?
Exactly.
Use your brain, though.
I've gotten this too. Stop playing around. I'm like, huh? Yeah, I've gotten that, stop playing around.
Yeah.
And I was like, excuse me? Well, I see you walking with them crutches. Man, put them things down and stop playing. No, I'm not playing. I promise you. This ain't this ain't for play. No.
Right.
Something else. When I was working, I used to get this right here too. Why are you working and you get a disability check? You do get disability, don't you? Well, for one, that's not none of your business.
Right.
But I was working because I didn't get a disability check.
Mm-hmm.
So some stuff is just not your business. And I'm, like I said, I'm cool with people asking me questions. But like Travis said, it's how you ask.
Yeah.
If somebody want to know about my money and they come to me and say, hey, look, I want to ask you something, it's going to be a little personal. But I wanted to know, like, do you get a disability check? I don't have no problem saying yes or no. You see what I'm saying?
Stay out of my pockets, man.
I mean, they might be putting something in your pocket, though.
Stay out of my pockets.
Because I done had that happen, too. when I was working, and for that day they had me as a door greeter. And this man and his daughter came in, and the daughter, she was like about 6 or 7 years old, and they walked past me and I greeted them for coming in the store, and like 5 minutes later, the daughter came running back to me, and I'm like, where's your dad? You shouldn't be over here with no stranger by yourself. Like, I'm just looking for the dad. And she's like, here, my dad said you shouldn't have to work. This is yours. And she ran off, shoved $20 in my hand.
Okay.
It's a kid. What you want? Hey, wait. Like,
Yeah.
because we not allowed to take, like, tips and stuff.
Yeah.
And the manager was right there when the whole thing happened. And he was just like, I'm going to turn my head. I ain't see it. I was like, see what?
Right. Ain't nothing happened.
I kept that 20 though.
I bet you did.
So yeah, it's the whole point. It's a way to do everything. And sometimes you might ask a question and we might just be like, nah, I don't want to discuss that with you, and just leave it at that.
Right.
Don't. Oh, that person mean. He don't want to talk to people, or she don't want to talk to people. She was looking at me crazy when I asked a question. Well, I mean, put yourself in that person's shoes. You know what I'm saying? Would you feel comfortable if somebody asked you that? You know what I'm saying? I've had people ask me, do you wear a diaper? I'm like, why? No, I don't. And they was like, well, I didn't mean no offense. I just wanted to know. But why? Why do you want to know that?
Right.
Are you like a spokesman for the diaper company or something? You finna give me like some affiliate money or something like that? A commission?
Endorsement?
Yeah, like...
Endorsement deal?
You know what I'm saying? We finna do a commercial for it?
Right.
I'm all for business opportunities, yeah. I'll put one on for the right price.
Right.
I'm gonna hit y'all pockets. I mean, but just for your own personal... I just want to know, like, did you... Man, get out my face. Like, just... But see, now I'm seen as the bad guy because I tell you get out my face.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, that's a personal question. That's like if I went up to somebody, do you wear drawers? It's like,
Whoa.
come on, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I know for me, man, I gotta ask, who dresses you?
That's none of your.
Who dresses me? I dress myself. Put my pants on one leg at a time like you. You know?
Yeah, I had questions like, how do you get out the bed in the morning?
Oh, you see?
I'm like, huh? Well, your legs don't work. Like,
I teleport.
You live with your parents? Like, does your mom have to get you out the bed?
I teleport.
I'm like, yeah.
I'm telling you, teleport.
Yeah.
I teleport to my chair.
And I'm like, to this person, I'm like, now you didn't see me fall on the floor, right? I'm walking through the store, we working, and I put the crutch on a piece of paper and slip and fall. But you see me pick myself right back up. So that don't tell you that I'm capable of getting in and out the bed by myself?
Common sense ain't too common.
I see. Bro, people really, like, they really dumb out you. And it just, it's painful to see that. Like,
I wouldn't be that harsh to say they dumb, but it's just, some people just don't think before they ask questions.
Hence, that's what I say. Like, we
think.
too grown for some of these questions y'all be asking, man. These are questions I would expect from a child, like, because children don't understand, they don't know. I've had questions from females like,
there are some grown children.
You could say that again. Female hit me with a question like this. I'm trying to talk to the young lady, Of course, this was way before I got married.
Pimping?
But, I learned everything I know from you. But this female said, I just don't want a man I'm going to have to take care of. I was like, I ain't going to say it on camera what I said. But anyway, kind of made me step back a little bit. Man, what you mean take care of? What?
That's crazy.
I'm like, take care of how? That's what I thought. I didn't tell the young lady that. But,
Yeah.
you know, because when she said it just shocked me. Like, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, I can't give you my number because I don't want somebody I got to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
They got able-bodied dudes out here.
You got to take care of.
Yeah. You working, he not. You come home, the house still dirty.
He driving your car.
And won't put no gas in it because he broke. But he able-bodied, though. And I'm asking you this question, man to woman, and we are both at work. Which means I got my own money. So how are you taking care of me? The math ain't mathing. Make it make sense.
It ain't adding up, man.
People that ask some of these questions were bullies. That's what we making the point of. How you ask a grown person a question like that?
Yeah.
Without being something wrong with yourself. You see what I'm saying?
Someone be on the spectrum, man.
I'm just saying. I understand, being curious, but some stuff you just don't do without a good, reason. What's your thought process behind it?
Right.
Like I say, for the young lady who told me, I can't give you my number because I don't want no dude I got to take care of. Where exactly was you getting that from? I mean, like, did you date a guy that was disabled before and you had to, like, bath him and dress him? I mean, what?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
The only thing you saw with me when it came to work is I get picked up and dropped off. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
When it came to work, I did all the work myself. I ain't have a coach. I ain't have somebody that come to work with me to work with me like this. Right. It was all me.
She was stereotyping.
She was
stereotyping, man.
Yeah,
we can
just.
She was going off on assumptions. I guess maybe assumptions she may have seen like on TV or heard somebody say.
I don't know. I guess maybe one of her family members was somebody that she took care of. So she figured every person with a disability, you got to take care of them.
Yeah.
But we're proof that that's not it. You know what I'm saying? Travis got his own place.
And my own vehicle.
And his own vehicle. Then he finna be in the Fortune 500. I mean, so I'm just saying. This man,
I debunked all them myths, huh?
Right. I mean, LeBron who?
All of them.
And me, I'm married now, you know what I'm saying? My wife is able-bodied. My kids are able-bodied. I mean,
we live regular lives, man.
Exactly. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm cool with questions, but then don't get shocked when I'm like, man, what was you thinking when you asked me that?
But I mean, I understand where this stuff coming from. It's it's representation on TV. I feel like, it's not enough, I guess, people in all situations to show, okay, they do live like a regular.
I guess they got to see it for themselves.
Yeah.
Well, be friends with us. Young lady, I asked you for your number, say yeah. Sure. Let's go to the movies.
Yeah.
Let's go get some pizza. And not because we work in the same place where the pizza at. That's not. Conversate with me. You know what I'm saying? Right. Of course, I mean, I don't want you now, but.
That's a miracle, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But yeah, I feel like these days, it's more people with disabilities that's more mainstream. So I feel like all that stuff in the past where they was, what I'm saying, how do you do this and do that?
Yeah.
They see more of it now.
And see, I think too, a lot of people's lives have changed because things happen to them. Mm-hmm. And maybe they wasn't on crutches for a long time, or maybe their spouse, something happened to them. Mm-hmm. And their spouse was in a wheelchair for a little while.
Yeah.
And I think that, or maybe another family member, maybe their brother was able-bodied and then something happened to him. Mm-hmm. But then they see from their brother perspective that, oh man, my brother still drive. My brother work a job. He cook and clean. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I be wondering, for the people who, who had a chance to kind of get to know us before, like fast forwarded for them. Do they ever think about us when they, with that spouse that got injured, or their brother or sister that got injured, that they helping? I wonder whatever happened to Travis. I wonder whatever happened to Curtis. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Like, cause Chris, he worked all the time when I seen him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I be wondering about that.
Yeah.
Not that I'm trying to go back, but just want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've heard that when you're a person with a disability and they see you, people see you, and you're doing, whatever you're gonna do in your regular life. I heard that it leaves a lasting impression.
Yeah.
So, if I leave a lasting impression on a person, I want to know, like, down the road, what has that impression done for you as a person? Like, did you have some tough situations and you thought about me and was like, he wouldn't give up, I'm not giving up, so.
That inspiration, man.
Right. So that's what I be wondering. Because I can take care of myself.
Yes, sir. We both can, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We both inspirations and.
Yeah, Travis be traveling, like, he owns an airplane company and everything. Like,
hey, speak
y'all looking for something to invest in.
Speak it.
I'm just saying. So, yeah, I'm working on having multiple online businesses. Everything is slow moving right now, but there's no block. It's no cap. A disability don't have to stop you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, as far as like relationships, making money, living, it don't have to stop you. I would say, if I had to put it in order, if you're a person that have a disability, first thing is, number one, talk to God every day, because He made you and He know all about you. Number two, work on your confidence. See, that's the thing that hurt me when it came to relationships. I just ain't have no confidence in me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that confidence, man, is all in your swag.
Yeah, you got to have some confidence.
It ain't the appearance, it's your swag. Or the aesthetics,
Okay, I see. Mr. Aesthetics out here. But yeah, so don't put limits on yourself. God already believe in you. You just got to believe in you. So, believe in you.
Life is what you make it.
Yeah. You can say that one again. Me and my wife was talking about this 2 days ago. We were saying how people, life start out one way, and then it's like they wake up and decide, I don't want to be this way no more. I don't want to do this. Like, and they work on what they want until they get it. We was talking about Robert Downey Jr. I don't know if you're familiar with him, like how he
Iron Man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know like he was, a drug addict and alcoholic. And then he got out of rehab and got into acting, like went to acting school and all that. And I was like, huh? They said 2001 he was in rehab. It's 2024 and he's still in stuff, like movies and stuff. And that's just one person. It's plenty of people. I don't know if y'all familiar with Eric Thomas. You know what I'm saying? He's a motivational speaker. He was homeless at 16. And now he's like the first or second highest paid motivational speaker in the United States.
All-time millionaire.
Yeah, So that just go to show me, like, I ain't gonna say your situation don't matter, but what I'm saying is, whatever is wrong in your situation, you don't have to accept that and just stay there. You can make moves.
Right.
So.
The sky ain't the limit, man. It's just a view.
That's a hot t-shirt right there.
It's just a view.
It's a bar for a song. I'm gonna have to get back in the studio. But yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, y'all, just use common sense and think before you, ask certain questions,
I remember when I was at school, right? Just a little humor for y'all. I seen this poster, and it said, "Please put brain in gear before before engaging your mouth.
Right.
I said, what? Yeah, please put your brain in gear before engaging your mouth.
Yeah, I like that one.
That jump was funny.
I like that. That's so true.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, we didn't make this video to bash anybody. If we seem kind of rough, we do apologize. You know, we wasn't trying to be rude or nothing like that. It's just some frequently asked questions that we got asked, or things that were said to us, and
right.
You know,
just giving our take on it. You know, speaking our piece, if you want to say
that. Yep.
But yeah, y'all drop some comments, like, subscribe, and share this video.
And don't forget, y'all can catch us on Instagram. And we still got some things in the works. It's taking a little time, but we're going to be on some other platforms soon.
Yes, sir.
And y'all just be on the lookout.
Stay tuned.
And we out.
Peace.